I don't know if that was a factor. Obviously, he wasn't certainly as sharp as the first one. Yeah, we were going to keep a close eye on him. He's built up a number of innings already this year. So, but again, it's going to be he's got a great task ahead of him. He got maybe the best team in baseball he's got to face tonight. So I'm sure he'll be up for it.
Pretty interested to see how he handles.
Yeah, a little different lineup.
He a good lineup
last time. A little different lineup to face tonight, and certainly the Cardinals wasn't an easy lineup, but these guys certainly, you got to make pitches against these guys, or they're going to, they'll do a lot of damage. I mean, they realize that the David Wrights of the world. He realized he's a role model. Besides being a great player, he's be the first guy to step up and give back. For all he's accomplished, he knows he still has time for others, and it's a tribute to his personality and his upbringing to have the character that he has.
Anything you can share with us?
Well, we're going to change our batting practice times a little bit. One of the things I talk to the guys about, and I don't want to disrupt the comfort zone of players, but my time at the major league level, there wasn't so much time between the time the player left the field from batting practice and the time the game starts. At home, we have almost 2 hours and 25 minutes for our first group that it hits during the day. David and I think Jason and a couple other guys are in that first group. They do their defensive work before batting practice starts. So they're on the field from, I think their defensive stuff starts at 4:15. They're done at 4:25, close to 4:30. They start hitting at 4:30. At 4:45, they're inside the clubhouse. Game's 7:10. I try to explain to them, there's a time when, from the time you stop, the energy on the field during BP is extraordinary. And then all of a sudden, now 2 hours and 25 minutes, you have to, you got to, they absorb they do their stuff. They have stuff, they get stretched out, re-stretched out, they have something to eat, they study, there's some game films, they do a little in the cage, but that's a large amount of time. And then on the road, we have, basically 45 minutes. And we seem like we come out of the first inning with a little more energy than we've had lately. And I don't know if that's the reason. I have absolutely nothing to judge it on, except my past was the starters were hit in those last couple of groups, and therefore they have about an hour and 10 minutes instead of 2 hours and 20 minutes before that game starts. So we're just going to try something new.
I know this wouldn't solve anything offensively, but did you think taking infield the way it used to be done
no.
the game time was worth anything?
No. Matter of fact, that time anymore has been given to the extra batting practice. Everybody now takes an extra 5 years ago. The visiting team had 40 minutes to hit. Now they have 50 because nobody takes infield anymore. So that they graduated that time into the BP time. And in order to get the field ready, you'd have to stop hitting, a lot sooner than what both teams do. So.
Fighting next.